Hello guys, welcome back
to our
channel.
So in today's video, we are going to talk about
The International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists.
OOF.
which is a United Nations recognized day observed annually on 2nd November. So now, what is the purpose of such day?
So, the purpose of the International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists is to draw attention to the low global conviction rate for violent crimes against journalists and media workers, estimated at only 1 in every 10 cases.
I see. Journalists plays a critical role in informing and influencing the public about important issues. Impunity for attack against them surely brings some damaging impacts, which limit public awareness and constructive debate. So on 2nd November, what do people do on this particular international day?
So, on 2nd November, organizations and individuals worldwide are encouraged to talk about the unresolved cases in their countries and write to government and intra-governmental officials to demand action and justice. UNESCO also organizes an awareness-raising campaign on the findings of cases of killings of journalists and media workers. UNESCO and civil society groups throughout the world also use 2nd of November as a launch date for other reports, events, and other advocacy initiatives relating to the problem of impunity for crimes against freedom of expression.
Oh, I see. Can you tell me more about the history of this particular day?
Of course, so it all started when the IFEX, or the International Freedom of Expression Exchange, a global network of civil society organizations that defend and promote the right to freedom of expression, declared 23rd November as an International Day to End Impunity in 2011. The anniversary was chosen to mark the 2009 Ampatuan massacre, the single deadliest attack against journalists in recent history, in which 57 individuals were murdered, including 32 journalists and media workers. In December 2013, after substantial lobbying from IFEX members and other civil society defenders of freedom of expression, recognizing 2nd November as the International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists, the day of the UN marks the death of Ghislaine Dupont and Claude Vallon, two French journalists killed by reporting in Mali earlier that year.
In the past 12 years, more than 1,000 journalists have been killed for reporting the news and bringing information to the public. In 9 out of 10 cases, the killer go unpunished. Impunity leads to more killing and is often a symptom of worsening conflict and the breakdown of law and judicial systems. UNESCO is concerned that impunity damages whole societies by covering up serious human rights abuse, corruption, and crime.
The resolution urged member states of the United Nations to implement definite measures countering the present culture of impunity. The date was chosen in commemoration of the assassination of two French journalists in Mali on 2nd November 2013. This landmark resolution condemns all attacks and violence against journalists and media workers. It also urges member states to do their utmost to prevent violence against journalists and media workers, to ensure accountability, bring justice perpetrators of crimes against journalists and media workers, and ensure that victims have access to appropriate remedies.
The Futures calls open states to promote a safe and enabling environment for journalists to perform their work independently and without undue interference. Each year, journalists are killed to be silenced.
Now you can become their voice. So, with this video, I think we should all be grateful to all the journalists in the world that brings up all the information and all the news about what's going on in the world.
So that's all for today's video. Don't forget to leave a like,
Comment
and
subscribe.
Yeah.